good deliveries. He's a guy who hits a back of a length and also bowls that heavy ball like Lucas.
Straight through, went through with the line, handsome shot. Was it 6 or is it 4? We'll find out. Wow, just picked it up brilliantly. He's coming a little, well, at number 3, took a little bit of time to settle Gyanendra. Well, that, Steve, I'll have to say, is probably the best shot of the day. Just a clean, beautiful pickup.
It was sweet, good shot there. Eugene bowled in his half, and Mala just went through the line, hit it sweetly over the bowler for 6.
On the up, but I must say, yes, you're right, it was a shade too full. I can't make that out. What does the crowd say? The crowd's happy to indicate 6, but it's a third umpire's decision. And I think it has been declared 6. There we go, by the umpire. Well, Kareem played a big knock today. Good to see. And overall, I have to admit, Steve, it was lovely batting by Kareem and by Rakesh Patel. A delight to watch. But the Nepalese batters have started out with great purpose.
Yeah, they've come out with positive intent because today they know they're chasing a bigger target than they did in the last 2 games.
A false shot there. I wonder if that was a slower one. At any rate, Malla was a little tricked. Extra bounce for sure. Perhaps it caught him on the thumb or the finger. He's feeling the ill effects of that right now. As Saud comes all the way, the debutant, to try and tap the pitch on that part, and perhaps whisper a word or two, saying, yeah, it is bouncing a little extra, be careful.
And Malla seemed like he wasn't interested going through the pain.
Turns it away. There should be a third man there. Do they take only the one? Yeah, no time for the second. Well fielded. Clean pickups what's required.
And the fielding has been good throughout, even when Nepal were fielding. I think the fielding was, the standards have been set high.
That could have been put away on leg side somewhere, but Saud careful. Remember, he's making his debut. The tiny wicket keeper didn't take a catch today because there were barely any wickets that Kenya lost. Last ball of the power play, and Nepal have done very well. 52 for 1. I think at this stage, I forget what Kenya were, but Kenya were 53 after 10 overs.
Yeah, during the power play, I think Kenya were 30 odd.
They will sneak a single, not well picked up, no time for the second. And Nepal will end the power play at 53 for 1, chasing 156 for a win.
That's a very good effort in the power play. I think they'll feel they're sitting pretty.
Let me amend that to 157 for a win. Yeah. Well, got one on the fingers, never fun. There has been extra bounce all the way through this game today. Same pitch that they used 2 days ago. Of course, yesterday was a rest day. And the pitch is certainly lively, lots of bounce on occasion. But there's been nothing too paced about it, though. It's still coming pretty quickly.
Yeah, it is the center pitch on this wicket, and usually it does play well, as we see the crowds there still coming in to support the 2 teams.
Yeah, that's been the best feature today. I know that the tournament itself, the series, is fabulously poised at 1 game apiece, this being game 3. But the big feature today, of course, is Sunday as well, is to see this large crowd here, and even support for both the teams. Lots of support for Kenya, understandably, but lots of Nepal flags also flying high, and for the moment they're flying pretty high because the team started out well. Skipper comes in, and Saud happy to charge him in the first ball. Well, he's been lively in there. Good to see Arjun Saud.
Yeah, he has been lively, and good to see him charging down.
pick up another single. We were saying Arjun Saud, well, he's not particularly tall, the tiny wicketkeeper, doing very well on his debut, showing a lot of commitment, aggression. Malla pushes again. Of course, much more cover on the boundary now because power play is up. So they'll have to be a little more careful when they hit in the air. And they're doing the right thing by pushing it along the ground to begin with in this 7th over. Goes big. Does he get enough of it? Yes, he does. Whoa, he took on the long-on fielder. That's amazing. He's not a big man, but he hits a big ball.
And that's a very good shot again. Shimmy down the wicket and hitting it over Shem. There he goes, shimmy down the wicket, hits it long. That's a good shot.
Well, long on, no opportunity there at all. But the ball will come back. So much for the crowd to enjoy here today. Good Sunday crowd in at the Nairobi Gymkhana, and a ground which is so iconic here in the history of Kenyan cricket, Steve. Hosting so many matches in the past, I'm glad that big-time cricket has returned. Shem Goche. Oh, brilliant. Turn and a bit of bounce, and Saud tricked. Good comeback back Ngoche. But 8 off that over, 7 gone, 61 for 1. Steve, I wonder what Shem Goche will be telling himself and the rest of his 11, well, his other 10. How do you stem the flow of runs from the Nepalese bat right now? They are on the up, fearless, batting really well.
I think when you look at it, Nepal came out with the intent to go hard, and perhaps the Kenyan bowlers panicked a bit. They've been dishing out boundary balls, if I may call them that. You just need to relax and just do your thing, be there, disciplined. The lines and lengths are very important, especially when a batsman is coming after you.
Need to focus on bowling the ideal length now. There are 2 on the leg side, 2 on the off, inside the ring. Mid-on and mid-wicket on the leg side, which leaves a very, very large gap. Square the wicket on the leg side. There's a long leg, or should we say a fine leg, which is more at 60 degrees. And of course a deep square as well on the leg side. Oh, big swing and a miss on the off. So close to getting an edge, but he did swing through with it with some commitment, so maybe that thicker edge would have carried for runs. The third man is there at the boundary at about 45.
Nehemiah Odhiambo bowled well the other day and starts off with a very good ball moving away.
Yeah, well, they have left gaps in the field, so an invitation for Malla to hit it big on the leg side in front of square. They have only mid-on and mid-wicket and nobody at the boundary. Taps it down. Yeah, he has come in at number 3, so perhaps his role is more of an anchor, though he hit a beautiful 6 down the ground. And now for Saud, the field changes. Mid-on does go to long on, so that gap has been effectively covered. And mid-off comes in. So if Saud can go big up the ground on the offside. Oh, well done. Just a little touch, deliberately done. Knew exactly what he was doing. The third man was a touch square. And he helps himself to a very welcome boundary. Such a clever shot, Steve.
Yeah, that was delicately done. And again, it's awareness of the field placing. He just knew if I get it past the keeper, there's a boundary there for taking. Very well delicately done.
He was so much in control of that shot. It was slightly short. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. Arjun Saud, the debutant keeper for Nepal, batting on 28 well-made runs, aggressive runs. Oh, whoa, is that a wide because he's a short man? No.
Umpire says one for the over.
Well, it looks like it might have gone over the head. We'll see if we can get a sideways view, but if not, we'll go with the umpires. Nehemiah Odiambo gets away with one short ball. It doesn't take much to bounce over Arjun Saud.
Yeah, going with his height. And he ducked under that.
Flashes outside off. Plays it with good timing. Oh, misfield because the ball was wobbling a bit in the outfield. It isn't the smoothest, but he was well behind it. Had plenty of time to stop that. And that'll be a little embarrassing.
Yeah, that was poor from Lucas. Ball was straight to him. Should have gone easily into the hands and throw it back to the keeper.
I'll take another look. He was well behind it, had plenty of time. And somehow there was a bit of a nutmeg went through his legs. Arjun Saud wouldn't mind. Another boundary off the over. Last ball now, 9 runs off it already. And no is the call, and the misfield once again allows Nepal to get away. Well, that's a little tragic as Rakib Patel rushed in, took his eye off the ball. Dangerous over that, but 8 gone, 70 for 1. And the runs continue to flow freely for the Nepal batsmen. They have lost 1 wicket, their opener, Pawan Saraf, and he got out to what should have been 4, if not 6. But as you guys were saying, he did try and control that hook and try to play the ball down. Went straight to the only man behind square on the leg, Short Fine, who took it on the 2nd attempt. We'll have to count that as a lucky wicket for Kenya.
Definitely, yeah. The ball was there for hitting. And I think, you know, the way he tried to control his hands, didn't get that elevation.
Okay, now is this going to be good news for Kenya as the lead spinner, young Raj Patel, comes in? I think he's struck in the first over in both the matches so far. Very clever bowler, tall left-hander. Hasn't got too many runs there, but he has bowled very well. And we can see that there's bounce and turn on this pitch. A little too full. First ball thumped away into the covers. Was up in the air for a while. Steve, because of the nature of the wicket, the batsmen are playing with a lot of confidence, trusting themselves and the pace of the wicket.
Yeah, the wicket has played well today. And as a batsman, when the wicket plays well, you know, you have that confidence to go through with your shots.
Well, there is a long on, long off, and we saw that Arjun Saud last time took the bowler on. Now playing a lot more carefully. Arjun trying to hustle the fielder. There was no second there.
He looks hungry. He looks looking for runs.
He's busy, for sure. Gyanendra Malla just pushes it away to the onside. The shy. Watch out for the extras, the overthrows. Well backed up by Patel.
At the moment, these two, there's a bit of confusion in the running in between, so the Kenyans need to be on toes. There could be a chance of a run out here.
Well, they've certainly been iffy. Dances down the track, straight to the bowler. And gets a whack on his thigh for his effort. Did get back to his crease in time, though.
Good again from Viraj there, fielding off his own bowling.
Again into the covers. They played sensibly.
Good cricket there from Arjun. If he's not getting boundaries, he's rotating the strike.
Just 3 off that. 9 gone. 73 for 1.
Again, the fans out and enjoying themselves at the Nairobi Gymkhana. Nice to have cricket back in Kenya.
Supporters of both the teams and neutrals as well, all enjoying this Sunday fiesta at the Nairobi Gymkhana. Lots of youngsters as well, children running around the boundary line, which is great to see, but you've got to be a little careful because the ball is flying around. There they are, youngsters enjoying this Sunday outing. Some of them quite happy to pick up the ball and throw it back in, get involved with the game. It's a wonderful atmosphere at the Nairobi Gymkhana. The crowd's very close to the boundary line. Nehemiah again. And again, played behind square on the off. This time, straight to third man, though. He likes that shot, Sal.
Yeah, he does, yeah. Looks to run it down to third man. And again, you know, the bounce on the wicket is allowing him to do that.
A nice stand again between these two, a nice partnership. Arjun and Gyanendra Malla. Malla now on strike. There are three men on the offside inside the circle. Mid-off covers. Oh, just as I say that, there is a change. Mid-off goes to long off and long on comes in. So the intention, of course, to keep the ball outside off stump is pretty clear. Bowling to his field, Nehemiah Odhiambo.
He's an experienced customer, so that's what the captain would require from him. Set a field and bowl to that field.
Well, 4 balls to go to the halfway stage. Just to remind you, Kenya at that point was, what, about 55 or so. And Nepal well ahead, 76 for 1 with 4 balls to go. They've started out really smartly in their chase. Tried to do the same thing. Rakib's there. Well, from this point of time, this point onwards, Steve, Nepal really don't need to do anything silly because they're so far ahead that there will be some boundary balls. Capitalize on those, and otherwise try not to lose a wicket because these two, being well set, can actually finish it for Nepal.
Definitely, if they lose a wicket, that will stem the flow of France. So if these two can bat up to the 15th over and then assess again from there, it will be good for Nepal.
South trying that shot again. Once a little too wide with it, now too narrow, straight through to the keeper. Did get a lot of bat to it though. Very quiet over so far. This, the 10th, Nehemiah Odhiambo, only 2 runs off it, 4 deliveries. And I wonder if South's going to get under a little bit of pressure and be more aggressive. No need to. Straight into the cover, yet no space for a run. To me, these batsmen are playing sensibly, Steve. They know they've gotten off to a very good start. They're playing it along the ground, not taking too much risk anymore. They know the loose balls will come. Altogether good cricket.
Yeah, and that is what is required at this stage. Just keep playing sensibly with an odd boundary here and there, and then towards the end you can go big again.
Still the invitation to hit on the leg side. Mid-ons up. There's a mid-wicket inside the circle and a huge empty gap if you want to go big on the leg side. Oh, on the off, just short of the man at cover. Was a false shot by Gyanendra Malla. He got away with it. 10 gone at the halfway stage. Nepal 77 for 1, chasing 157 for a win. A happy debut for Arjun South, keeping for Nepal. Didn't get to do much with his gloves on behind the stumps, but is doing a lot with his batting gloves. Batting on 35 unbeaten for the moment as Raj Patel comes in again. Steve Tikolo takes a well-earned break, and I'm glad to be joined by Kennedy Obuya. Dances down and middle stump gone, South! will be gutted. Adventurous once too often, head up in the air, looking for the big one, missed the line completely. And Raj Patel strikes again.
Talk about Raj Patel. I was just about to talk very highly about the wiki batsman. He's really taken his opportunity. Should have gone deeper. But look at this ball, Rakeba. Hold on. He held it a little bit, nice and straight, no turn at all, and deceived it. It's been outstanding performance, this young man.
Well bowled, Raj Patel. Well batted, the debutant, Arjun South. But played for a bit of spin. And there was a bit of a gap between bat and pad. Raj Patel found it. Nepal 77 for 2.
I'm very impressed with Arjun. He's really impressed me with his keeping, with his batting. He's positive. He looks to squeeze in boundaries. He's running hard. If there's a short ball, he pounds on it. If you pitch it up, it goes over the top. I'm very impressed. Full compact. And that's look for a very, 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 very good. He nearly grabbed his opportunity. I would say he's grabbed it 50%. Should have scored another 10, 20 runs. He definitely would have grabbed his opportunity.
Well, he must have impressed his skipper and his coach Manoj Prabhakar as well with that handy knock. But you're so right. He needed to go deeper. Now we got a new man in. Of course, it's one of the better all-rounders of Nepal. Although with the ball, he gave plenty of runs today. But Dipender Singh Airi is in. Tries to go big straight away. Lucky that he didn't miss it at all. Got the inside half of the bat.
Now this way it's getting tricky. Can they keep on pounding on it, looking for boundaries? Can they graft it?
Very teasing length being bowled by Raj. Slightly too full. And Airi thumps it. Will it go all the way? Yes, it does. Big tumbling dive. Put him there by the cover sweeper. But he hit it so well, did Airi. Wow. Got the middle of the bat.
Good hit. Good hit. That's what you want to say. And that's what Viraj must realize. Stop pushing it. Now hold it a little bit more. But excellent shot for 4 runs.
Yeah, just a little too full. Dances down the track, hammers it to long off. Well fielded. Will they go for the second? They do. He hit it really well. 2 shots from the middle of the bat. And this time dancing down. Nothing wrong with that ball.
They have shown very clearly that they're not holding back. They're definitely pushing to score as quick as possible.
Whoa, kept a little low. And Airi just jabbed down on it at the last microsecond. Lucky that it didn't crash into the stumps.
Oh dear. It's got the ball tight. It's got the ball tight, but Nepalis are being positive on everything. There you go. He dances on his feet. Is that a catch? Goes down there to Lucas. Oh yes, that's a catch. They've got their second wicket. And Viraj Patel a strike again. And good wicket from Viraj. Very poor batting. He should have concentrated. They've just lost a wicket. Consolidated a little bit. But he's lost his wicket trying to go over the top.
Well, that was a poor shot for sure because Raj Patel bowled that so intelligently down on the pads. And Dipender Airi, having committed to that shot, went through with it anyway. That's way down leg. He had to dig it out and played it to long off. Not where that ball should have gone at all. Dipender Singh Airi paid the price. Raj Patel strikes twice in that over. And all he can do is be upset with himself for playing a false shot there. Nepal now 83 for 3 after 11.
He holds it a little bit. He holds it nicely. But there was a drift towards the leg stump. Yeah? But I'm saying something quite disappointed. But good catch from Eugene Maneno. What I say, where the Nepalis are getting it wrong, you are right on top. Just keep on crafting it now. Hold on for a while. They just want to get there so quickly. It's not going to be easy when the wicket is a little bit slower and you have a new batsman. Don't bet like the person who was before you the way he betted. If he was attacking, consolidate first. Have a look. You've got 3-4 balls to go.
Kennedy, I wonder whether that was a dugout instruction saying that, listen, Dipender, you go in there, try and rush it along because we're well ahead. If you get away with it, we'll cruise. And if not, then there's enough batting. However, whether sacrifice or not, Dipender Singh Airi did come straight and started bashing the ball around almost as if it were a plan. But good to see some VIPs in the stands as well.
Oh, that's Milan. Milan is the owner of Nairobi Sports. He's been a very big supporter of Kenyan cricket. Next to him is Commissioner of Sports. Yeah, so they are all set up. The government is fully supporting this. The sponsors, we came with the Nairobi Sports House, which have done a lot for Kenyan cricket.
Well, left arm spin continues. Raj Patel, magnificent from the other end. The skipper, Shemgoche, comes in from the opposite end to the commentary box, that is.
They could bring in a sleep. So they still want to bowl it tightly. Can Nepal keep on attacking?
Yes, they do. That's in the gap. They could take two if they wish. For the throw, a little bit of yes and no. The two are new partners, although Gyanendra Marla has been there for a while. Better to be careful.
Very easy. You've just lost 2 wickets. You can't lose another one, especially on a run out. And you're way ahead the run rate, way ahead.
Much better. That's where it should have gone.
Looking for two. Run the first one. Hard. Good throw. One bounce. Well taken from with the keeper.
Well, that was darted on the pads, and Malla did very well. Just turn his wrists and send it to long leg for a single. Well, he shaped away and he's just come in. Rohit Kumar Paudel. What a handsome square cut. Shaped away, made some room. That shot is not without danger, though.
Yeah, that's the whole idea, but is he turning it? I still feel like they should have Collins there behind, but it's not really spinning. Good running again from Nepal. They're picking ones and twos easily. The Kenyans, and that's the most important, that's the Kenyan must understand. If you're fielding inside the circle, your job is to stop the single. So rush in. If it passes you, the guy behind you will take care of it and close the angles.
Colin Zabuya is at slip.
Again, easy one.
Just wonder if that slip really, I mean, Shem Goche is a handy bowler. I don't think he's quite in the same, dare I use the word class, as Raj Patel. Maybe that slip ought to go out and prevent these easy singles in the infield. Dances down the track on the bounce. And, well, a decent over, only 5 runs off it. 12 gone now. Nepal 88 for 3, chasing 157.
The only thing the Kenyans can do now is create pressure. Let them panic. If you can create that panic in the changing room by bowling 2 or 3 maidens or 3 tight overs, you'll create that panic. But if Nepal is just bit sensible from here, they'll cruise easily.
I've got to admit, the ground here at the Nairobi Gymkhana is looking fabulous, bathed in sunshine now, which has been in short supply in Nairobi. Plenty of spectators thronging the ground, every part of the ground. Lots of youngsters as well. The stage is set for a fabulous match. Raj Patel right on top of this game. Nepal having started well, although they've lost 1 wicket too many, by the way. 88 for 3. Still perhaps favourites being well ahead of the asking rate. But they've got to be careful with this very talented young bowler. Raj Patel now. 3rd over. Drifting down
very
leg.
Close, very close.
Oh, you say, I said drifting down leg.
Oh, no. Why is it drifting? Down on the middle stump?
No, well down
no,
leg
it's
side.
down leg, well down leg side.
But it was a clever ball. That's where he likes bowling. Just once again, down leg. Turned away with the wrist. Will they take the 2? They have the opportunity. Oh.
I like Viraj is bowling tight.
Nehemiah Odhiambo left it for the man coming in from the boundary. I think it confused the players a bit, the batsman.
Yeah, he rushed in, which is very good. Rushing fast. Chased it.
Oh.
Good one from Viraj. And the good thing, he can see the batsman coming through. Yeah, and that's why you could see he turned it a little bit and bowling a little bit wider on the leg stump. So it's just not only just bowling, but he's looking at the batsman too.
Another very good over by Raj Patel. So clever, you can see his mind, his gears clicking in his mind. What's the batsman doing? Where is he? What do I do next? Handsome strike. A good shot for only 1.
That's it. That's it, Viraj. I like what I'm seeing. He's been very, very consistent, going in good areas. not licking any boundaries. Every time they try to hit him, Viraj, 1 ball to go. Try to pick up a single again, 1 run. That's it, and then when you finish, another beautiful over from Viraj, and the score is 91 for 3 after 13. Yeah, Mr. Indagwa is the Deputy Commissioner of Sports in Kenya.
In charge of the resurrection of cricket.
100%. They've
I
done
had
a
him
lot.
had him with me in the presentation, the second match. Was happy to have a chat with him as well during the presentation, and he confirmed the commitment of Cricket Kenya and the government as well to make sure that big-time cricket returns to Kenya. It's been too long, Kennedy.
It's very long. It's long time. So it's nice to have him, and nice to have Milan also as part of the sponsors.
Whoa.
Fun Karim played some football there.
Well, anything could have happened. Shaped up for the late cut there.
It's called a bye.
Paudel, he missed. Keeper missed.
Yeah.
They ran a quick single as a bye. Gyanendra Malla now. Does he attack? No, plenty of time. Maybe just played along the ground now. They are reasonably well ahead of what Kenya were at this stage. Along the ground is the ask. Ooh, well played. Snuck in a single. The throw comes in. It's not that sharp. Misses anyway.
That's totally very poor from Rakib Patel. Just come up, stop the single, let him hit on top of you.
Well,
insisting
I'm going to be less critical. I think it was very cleverly dabbed just in front of them by the batsman. And again, behind the bowler.
Good one. They're picking ones. Ones easily. If it goes on mid off, that's okay. But the one next to Rakib, you should be able to stop it. Just rush in.
Clips it down, leg misses. It'll be a leg by. A bit like the last over, just singles off Ngoche. They're not taking the bowlers on. Maybe that's the new dugout instruction. Listen, we've lost a couple of wickets now. Please, just calm down. Let's do it in singles for a while. Get set, and then maybe go big later. Oh, well done. I think the bowler impeded by the non-striker. Yet another single.
That's it, they're taking it. They're taking it in singles, which is not good at all.
Tries to go down leg. There is a big gap there, although there are 2 men on the leg side boundary, so that little bit of adventure may not have fetched him much. The end of the 14th over, Nepal 96 for 3.
Jeez.
No.
Yeah, good one. The Nepalis are having a drink. Batsmen are chatting. Viraj is right on top.
Is that Raj's last over? It is.
It is his last over.
This could be a really critical over for the game. If they handle him well, they'll be all right. If they try and be adventurous,
Good
could
shot.
be tough. Wow, what a shot. Using the pace of the ball, that will run all the way down to third man for a boundary. So well played, Kennedy.
Class, class. That's what you call class. And a good touch. He didn't try to hit it so hard, waited, then played it late. That's good. That's very good. And he watched the ball nicely. And the Bengali fans are going wild. The Nepalese fans, I beg your pardon, they're going wild on that corner.
Well, it's been a while since they saw a boundary because Raj Patel had been right on top of the game, and now, of course, has the horse bolted. We see a short third. Odiambo coming in there, so maybe that same shot is not on, but he's earned his boundary for the over. Rohit Kumar Paudel. Tossed up.
Still get a single.
Yeah, he would have looked for more. He'll have to take just the single. With that, Nepal, of course, crossed 100 for 3. The target, 157. Well bowled. Such a clever bowler. So pleasing to see him work his craft.
And with a lot of energy. I like his energy when he's bowling. Ready to take on. Back to the bowler. Good shot.
Clipped away on the leg side. Will that go? No, he didn't have enough. It will be good enough for 2. Dancing down the track, Gyanendra Malla knew that there was a big gap. He just had to clear Collins Abuya inside the circle.
Things are a bit tight on after Virat. Who does he go to? He has to go back to his seamers. But he still have Rakib Patel as a part-time bowler. Collins Abuya has become a part-time bowler. After that, apart from them, he has to go to seamers.
Similar shot, this time a little more square to the man from deep mid-wicket, yet they should squeeze through the double. They're still taking him on, charging down, but not trying to hit big. These are clever little flicks, and they're earning them couples.
And very sensible, very, very sensible. It's good batting.
Last ball of his spell. They played quietly. They played him sensibly, that's for sure. Raj Patel ends yet another wonderful spell for his team. 15 gone, 105 for 3.
Perfect, perfect target. You're getting there. Both teams, it could balance.
This is, I didn't mean to interrupt, but this is a very, very tight match. For the bulk of it, you thought Nepal was well ahead of the chase, but the spinners have brought it all back, those 2 wickets, and now they'll have to score 10 runs every over. They know exactly how hard to go because they're chasing, but to get 10 runs and over, not easy.
Oh, modern cricketer, piece of cake. Take it to 15 runs, 14 runs and over, it becomes harder. But at the moment, it's all Nepalis all the way. They've been batting well, playing the spinners well. They played Viraj well, despite him getting the wickets, especially on the last over, they were more sensible. And talking about change, we have got Lucas on the Forest Road end, and they've now got to attack with the seamers. And if we talk about the length that they bowled to the Nepalis yesterday, they bowled a little bit shorter, so they were forcing to try and pull and cut. So if they can bowl that length with a little bit of pace, it will be quite interesting. But Nepalis, 5 runs and over should be okay.
Will that go all the way? He got plenty of bat on it. Maybe a 4. It was such a handsome shot. There is a 3rd man, but he took him on, did Rohit Kumar Paudel.
What a move, what a move. That's a good shot. Today I think they've made a plan for it. I think if he wants to bowl it more wider like that, yeah, it's easier to cut. But they've made a plan. They were bowled yesterday on that length, and they had no answer on the last game. Today they look like they've got an answer for it.
That shot is not without danger. There's still the 3rd man there waiting for the catch. Edge. This will be to the left of the 3rd man. Not quite where he was planning to go, Paudel. He'll take the single.
And that's it. They've already got 5 runs and over. They've got to attack. If you can try and bowl it. It's giving too much room outside off time. Go with a little bit more straighter. That's why they bowled on the last game that they played, and they made it more difficult. But if you give him a chance to free his hands, it's much easier.
Well, just to remind everybody, this is a predominantly offside field with a long off, a sweeper cover, and a 3rd man on the boundary. He flicks it to leg. Just a little too straight, I'm afraid, Kennedy. And what a handsome shot. Well played, knew exactly what he was doing. Mid-on was up, mid-wicket was up. The gap was there at the boundary.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. That what makes the captain looks very bad, because you place a field, you agree you're going to attack between off stump and outside off stump, and you come right on the middle of the stump. Taking that away, good shot.
Gyanendra Malla now moving on to 31. He's played well.
Very outstanding. That's a better line.
Dabs it to the right of 3rd man, but he races in to make sure it's only one. Good throw right on top of the stumps.
Once first 2 balls go, you get a boundary, you release the pressure straight away. So the pressure goes on the bowling team. They're bowling it a wrong line.
Well, maybe you're right.
I would change a little bit, come on the around the wicket and attack him in, tuck him in. Don't make him play that freeing his arm.
I was about to say, maybe you're right about that 10 runs an over not being a problem for the modern cricketer. Already 11 off it, 1 ball to go.
Easy. Once you get the first ball boundary, it's easy, easy picking. And the wicket is nice.
Yes.
You're getting good bounce, good pace. The ball is coming through to the bat. You're only 3 down, so there's not so much panic. He's got to bowl his seamers from now through.
Last ball, 16th over. Oh, got a leading edge there. Was trying to go down leg. Lucky it didn't go to cover. 11 off it, 16 gone. 116 for 3 Nepal.
Interesting. Walk it straight, go straighter. It's going to be easier. And I say goodbye to Cheru. And I'm getting Steve Tikolo. We got to drive it all the way till the end. It's going to be a good finish. It looks like Kenyans have got no spinners left, apart from Shem, I think, has got 1 over. And the rest is going to attack with the seamers. They did it very well on the last game with the seamers, but the seamers bowled nicely on Nepal's body. Today, Nepalese have got to answer for everything.
4 overs to go. Nepal require 41 runs of the 4 overs. That's 10 runs per over. Bowling change from the city end. Nehemiah Odhiambo comes on. There's a slight fielding change. Eugene Maneno moves on from long off to mid off.
Nehemiah Odhiambo, can he get a breakthrough? Fast ball, Nehemiah. There he goes. Good shot. Goes all the way. 6 runs. Bounce it short. No energy. But I would say that earlier, Nepal have got answer for everything. If you bounce it short, it goes further. But they're bouncing it short in the wrong area.
Yeah, when you look at that, Kennedy, the line of attack was way too outside the off stump, and it gave Mala the chance to move his hands and hit the ball over a long off, over a long on.
I like the way Mala is hitting it, is waiting. They're too predictable. They're bowling it short. They've shown them that that's the area. Change of plan quickly. Yeah, go back to your normal length area. Let him think you're bowling short balls, but you're not. Oh, good shot again. Good fellow shot. 4 runs. Made use of the crease. Stepped on a plate. A diligent shot for 4. Good shot. Nepalis have got answer for everything today, Steve.
That was quite good improvising there by Rohit. Went down on his knees and played the Dilshan scoop.
Oh, good shot, good shot. And the fans are happy. The Nepalis are enjoying this. They're loving this. If you're a Kenyan, you've got on the back foot at the moment. There's a 6-4. They're already on 10. They only need 10 runs and over. Oh, can he get him out? Oh, very close. Very, very, very close. And good running. He's giving his partner thumbs up.
That's good cricket. After 2 boundaries, pick a single. Already 11 runs off the 3 balls. They're way ahead of the run rate required.
Way ahead. Way, way, way ahead. And their betting, Rohit is on 30. He's seeing it well. Good shot again. 4 more runs. I've got an answer for everything. Slow ball comes, it goes. Short ball comes, it goes. Dilchan shot. Every shot. Good shot.
That was change of pace from Nehemiah. And Mala picked it on the full. Hit it towards deep square leg for 4.
I like this. They're gutsy. They're playing good shot. They're ready to pick anything.
They seem like they're in a rush to finish this. They don't want it to go to the wire.
Play positive. Keep on going. You can't stop. Don't change. Another good shot again. Good field placing. 4 runs. Get 4. You get 4. Yes, he did. 4 runs. Oh, you're saying it earlier. They're in a rush. They're not wasting time at all. Kenyans have got no answer. Nehemiah has got no answer at all. He balls it up, it goes. He balls it short, it goes.
This is the over that changes the game towards Nepal.
Completely.
Already 19 runs from this over with 1 ball to go.
And that's something that the Kenyans have got to work hard on. Work hard. Their seamers didn't push the ball at all today. Picks up. He's going to get 2. They run the first one hard. Looking for the second one. Yes. It is good fielding. Will they get the third one? No. That's good cricket.
Good cricket from Nepal. 21 runs from this over. This is a big over for them.
Hefty over, Steve. 137 for 3 after 17. Nepal right on top.
They require 22 runs.
So the Kenyans, but they have come, their body language from ball 1 has been very low. They scored 170, but they look like they didn't believe it was a good score to defend.
I beg your pardon. Nepal requires 20 runs in the last 3 overs.
Easy now. That was quite a big over. And I like this strategy, Steve. You bring in people as bowlers, you got to make them ball. If you bring somebody as a batsman, you got to make him bat. We said that Nepal is approving it was a 160, 170 wicket. Change of bowling. Is it Eugene Maneno?
From the Forest Road.
From the Forest Road end.
Eugene Ochieng replacing Lucas Olwoj.
Oh, good shot again. Is it a catch from Rakeb? There he goes. Good catch from Rakeb. Kenyans in at the wicket and they've got 1. Can they pull it back? That's a very good wicket they've got at a very crucial time. Tries to go on the leg and take it on the... Try to go on the off and take it on the leg. And a very good catch from Rakeb.
Rohit trying to be smart there, moving on the outside to play it on the leg, but only managing to get a leading edge. And good catch taken by Rakeb, running 20 meters.
I like from Nepalis. He loves it. Oh dear. Is they are really, Steve, what they're doing, which really impresses me, they are playing positive through and through. They've got wickets in hand that they've got to say it's only 20 runs, attack more.
Can this wicket give Kenya the energy to come back?
All you need is go to take up. You got to keep on picking wickets. If you don't pick up wickets, it will not work.
The new batsman is Adil. Walks in at 137 for 4 after 17.1 overs. Nepal require 20 runs in 17 balls.
Still favors the batting team at the moment. They can't go wrong where they are. Good shot, good extra cover shot. 1 bounce, 2nd bounce. Viraj, good fielding from Viraj. Class fielding and good throw from Viraj. That's what you got to see. Thrashed mark, it's an outstanding cricketer. Backed up with his bowling and very good fielding.
That was very good from Viraj. Moved fast to the ball, picked it up and threw it in to only minimize it to 1 run.
To get it tight. They've already got 2 runs and over. They've got 1 wicket run. Come on, Eugene. You got to get it right. Come on, batsman. You got to go over the top. If it's there to hit, you got to hit it. good shot. Oh, what a shot! What a shot! They're picking him from the leg side, from the offside, taking him to the leg. Another good move and a good shot. And it went like a bullet. Totally went like a bullet.
Adil gets off the mark with a boundary. Again, shuffling towards the offside and flicking it over the short, fine leg. It's a good shot. Almost a chance there for Nehemiah, but it was struck very well.
Eugene is bowling. Just bring your length back a little bit. Let him try and force it from there. Bowling too full, it becomes much easier. Again, same shot.
Chance.
Near like a pool. One run. The Bengalis have really put Kenya into the back foot straight away from ball one. Kenyan bench has gone quiet. They're not moving. Nobody's moving. Nepal picks it again on the leg side. Runs the first one hard. Good batting from Nepal. The disappointing point, Steve, is the batting did their job. The bowling hasn't done it.
The Kenyans haven't bowled well today. They've been guilty of bowling boundary balls.
Unless they were expecting, they thought it was going to be easy. Nepal have come quite positive. Good shot again on leg side. No answer for it. 4 runs. That's what you want to see. He's really in there. Eugene Manene is bowling full tosses. And the Bengalis fans are going wild on that corner. They are loving it. He's throwing Eugene Manene. It's like the batsman is having throwdowns.
That was a freebie from Eugene. Bowling full toss to Adil. Adil flicking it to deep square leg for 4.
Oh, Kenyan bench, they're holding David, Zware John Kimudo, the physio. They're holding their calculations. And that's the work, the bad thing with the coach. Once you've done your beat, the players have got to do their beat inside. Change of bowling.
End of the 18th over, Pala 148 for 4.
It's only Palace, they can't lose it from here. Collins is having a word with shame.
Nepal requires 9 runs from 12 balls. This should be a walk in the park, Kennedy.
Easy. Easy, they can't lose it from here, honestly. Think of changing bowling. I think, Steve, if you ask me, I think first change they should be using Viraj. Is more accurate instead of the captain. Viraj, I think, would bowl much better. Shem has been really on pressure, but Viraj can hold on to the pressure because he's been bowling very well, and he looks like somebody who can handle the pressure. And talk about pressure, change of bowling from the commentary end is Collins Oboya. Can we have one magic ball, hat trick? Or can Nepal finish it easy? There you go, fast ball. Can we get it right? Now, Steve, what I don't understand now from here, next game, do they go with this, keep on going with the seamers, or they change and they strengthen their betting? Good wicket from Collins. They needed a breakthrough. Collins gets a breakthrough. Bowled him. Is it bowled or stumps? That was still waiting to see, but the stumps look like they're shut. Is it bowled or stumps? But good ball from Collins. gets away. Is that the breakthrough they wanted? Can they get a hat trick?
Looked like it was stamped down the leg side. Misses it and walks off. It's stamping Kennedy.
Good keeping from front, Kennedy. Very good keeping. Very good keeping. That's what I want to see. Outstanding keeping. And can Kenya pull it back from here? And that brings the end of a very, 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 very good betting. And the score is 148 for 5.
Inbox, Arif, the score 148 for 5 with 18.2 overs.
Pull it back. The magic ball, you need 2 quick wickets and then maybe you may pull it back. Nearly. Oh, good ball from Collins. Steve, they're playing positive. They've decided they're not blocking it at all today. And it has paid off through and through.
A few dot balls here, Kennedy pressure will mount again into the last over. Looks close.
Stepped out. Oh, everybody's looking at the umpire. Collins is not happy at all. He gives a leg by. Let's have a look. I won't give it because he stepped out. I thought he used his feet. There you go. 1, 2, 3, go. There. Use his feet. Oh, very close. Very close. Very, very, very close. Still dot, wicket, dot, leg by. Oh, big 6. Is it a 6? Yes, it is. 6 more for Bengalis. Is that what they needed? They needed 6 runs, and they have got a crucial 6 runs. Oh, dear. Nepalis are right on top. They're really getting to it. 6 runs. Can Nepal finish it on this over? Fielders are coming in. Adil is it 6 in a massive one. Arif is still on 0.
The fans are going wild. The Nepalis, they can smell victory.
Good shot again, pulls it off. 1 bounce, get on a single, 1 run. They're smelling victory, as I saying, Stephen. That brings the end of it. Apart from that, 1-6 could have been a very good over. But Nepal, 156 for 6. They only need 1 run to win. Now that's what I was saying, the challenge, Steve. The challenge is going to be, does he keep on going, keeping attacking with his seamers? Because his seamers today don't look like they have the energy at all. Or do you stay on the extra batsman, play Suk deep and brings in Rakesh Patel back again, strengthen your batting, take it more deeper? It's going to be a good one. It's been an interesting series. Every game, apart from the second game, they've gone till the last over, Steve. Try to swing and a miss. No run. But they want to finish in style. 1 run, it's a tie at the moment. He wants to finish it in style. He's looking to get a 6. Kenyans will be sitting down. Where did we go wrong? Nepal have come back, bouncing nice and strong after the second game. Good shot. Ball goes up in there. Who wants it? Oh, there you go. A good catch. Still, is there a twist on this game? Good catch, Emmanuel Buni. Good catch from Rakesh Patel. Are you going to have a twist on this one? Tries to go over the top, finish it in style, get it right in there. And good catch from Rakesh Patel. I think Eugene bowled too full, Steve. He could have stuck with his normal areas that he bowled a little bit short or three-quarter length and pushed the ball up. He tried to bowl Yorkers, which didn't work out at all. Nepal need 1 run. Their fans are already celebrating. Is there a twist in this game? Can it go to a super over?
Both batsmen are new on the crease. They are still on 0 each. But they need 1 run, Kennedy.
They need 1 run. Can it go on a super over? Make it interesting. Easy picking, and he gets a full toss, and he dispatches for 4 runs, and Nepal wins convincingly in the 3rd ODI, and they go 2-0 up. Very good performance from Nepal. They've batted well, and their fans are jumping up and down, and they're on the field. Very, very, very good, and a good victory, Steve, from Nepal.
Definitely, Kennedy. I think Nepal